back. Hopefully we are back. Wait, let's first check that we are back before we start the stream. Let's just first check. Are we back? Wait, I don't know if we are back. I think so, right? What's the delay like? Okay, we are fully back. So we will just start queuing again. I started to see when it ended, by the way. So just type in chat, please, if you are back with no delay. I don't know. I really don't know the current situation. I see my are you Halo Crate? I see my C manager and such, so it should be okay. Oh my god. Why is the resolution so low? I don't know. Okay. It was like, why can't I see my tiles? Why can't I see my tiles? Okay, we have a painful hand here with total acceptance. The tune is next in line. Keeping the 7 is okay. The wheels float though. Here's the 7 pin. And then the 8 out of 4 at the 7th row. The 7th row probably because of the 2G4 sounds so cool, but yeah, we can just cut the 4 row very safely. And then float with the. We have enough shapes here, so we are basically trying to get the Ipeco here or something like that, and then like we just have to discard the top of Mushuchi. If it was a 7 instead, it would be okay, but he is just too weak. Like we can get Ipeco or something. Headless. Yeah, Uncle Headless. Wait, we can con. We can just con. Wait, we can just con into Tapotura. We like the hand is so cheap that we can just con for more value there. And then Riichi. Okay, there we go. There we go. Very happy about this. We reached it, or we count into the double Tora or the second Tora with the Aka, Ipotsimo. I almost got the 7 there, but I saw the comp button. Why is my stream manager saying that I'm not live? Paima? Why is my session at 0? I'm live, right? Well, am I? It's the game trolling me. Like I'm confused. Like my stream and okay, it says now 3 minutes in. Okay, it updated now. It had some trouble with the restarting of the stream. But we are currently first here with the Paymansimo. Yeah, pretty live, Laura. I see my stream manager that, and I can see that I'm live, but I see like the session on 0 viewers, like just nothing basically. But it's kind of tricky because there was like 1 minute delay, so I had to exactly time my stream. I need to start the stream exactly at 1 minute, and then I had to reconnect. The south is still okay. Here we have 3 Tora, so the south build is pretty good here. Then we can either cut the north build, and we will probably cut the north build of the Penson. And then play like that. I hate the ads. There are ads in 1 minute. Stupid client. I like if I could pay to remove the ads from my stream, from my own stream, I would pay for it, but We just need a little bit more body, like a little bit more middle towers, a little bit more acceptance here with this 5 pin. We can cut a north bill here. And then we are still kind of stuck on the 7, so one card. But there are always where we don't really have to rely on the 7. The 7 so it's the perfect draw here, of course. Or like the 4-16 isn't that much worse, but it's not advancing something. The one so is useless here. Like we are not going for the each. Like if you want to go each to the 3, that's like the only reason why you keep the one so. But I don't think we are going for the each. The bank card is like the only thing that we can card, but the saves are quite now awkward, or like it's still a bit weak here. Your back I see, hey Fluffy. Did you leave? We won the tournament. We won the tournament. The duplicate tournament. The 5 pin was cut here. 8 so KB, so the 9 so should pass. Almost feels like a cheat to it, but it isn't. Or like, it's still like 2 something for. Like, if we really needed Kaiten, but like, we don't need Kaiten so badly. Like, we have 2 5 pins in case of a dangerous throw, but like, you can just go 5 pin here. I'm really glad I already 5 pin card, that I already recorded my whole video for tomorrow. Because sometimes I end the stream and then I still have to record a video for YouTube. Or like I don't have to, but like I kinda want to maintain my whole series. And then like only my whole series. Like I don't mind missing an upload later. Hopefully it doesn't deal in. Okay, it doesn't. Riichi Tura to 1000, 2000. We aren't ranking up, like we just ate some fourths. Again, pretty bad times. I see Ralph is also live, by the way. He went also live like 10 minutes ago. We have a tricky situation here with the Torah. Like, if we get like 2 full pin, we can actually drop it, but otherwise, we will try to pair it up or something. Like, on the 2 full, we can keep just eat the 1 here. We can have like a cheat Deutsch as well, where we keep the Torah as Torah Tanky. If it wasn't Aka, I think Shimakiri is okay, but the Torah here just makes me want to go cheat Deutsch, so we are keeping it. Still trying to play some efficiency here, in case someone drops the right second and 2 more follow. But otherwise you are going to wait for the Torah Tanky. Like if we get a pair of it, we can actually go a normal. We can just also go for a normal hand, but we go west here, and then we will see what we get. Fighting back is quite hard. We need like a 8 into 9 pin or 7 pin into 7 pin to fight. Or we need to have the Torah throw. The Torah throw is perfect, but the 8-9 is 12-1 Scott. So it's really difficult to win. Ichimo pin, no, just Ichimo. Just Ichimo. Small hands, small hands. Moving towards Tenhou, Painful Hill, we will be calling some towers here. The Forza is actually one of the better draws here. Looking in Tenhou, basically. You can just keep our hand closed. 6, 7, 8 sounds cool. It's not really a thing. If we draw like an 8 man and then a 3 or 4 pin or something, we can have the sounds cool, but other than that, it's really not a thing. We will be just cutting the 8 pin most of the time, but if we get a 3-4 pin, let's see, there's one 5 so here, like we have to cut a 1 cut, unfortunately, or like the 8 man 1 cut, but it's basically 6 into 7. If we get a 6 pin, there is a Sansuku, but I think we have to keep the 34 because it's fully live, and then we either have to get 5 8 so or 5 8 man or like either one of these. We can just see, not a 1, but we can just see for Tempai here. We have a lead, which is significant enough. You can wait until like turn 10 with this hand. If you have Painful, you can wait a slightly longer, but yes, is an obvious goal. We chose the right social card, or we the ramen card, because the 5-8 so it's dying out. Skip. We will still have to press the button here, even with the lead. It's only east 4. Until like south 2, I will just be playing normally. And we got the Ipotse here. Riichi Ipotse, Tenhou, Ura, for the Mangan. It just protects us from like some Mangan Shimo or something on a Tiro later on. It's kind of scary when Torment chases though, but it is what it is. Of course, wait, it's just a Riichi. My Steam Elements is just pinging, just like 2 minutes ago, stating that I'm live again. It was probably confused because I ended the stream and I restarted the stream at the same time, basically. So I was kind of confused like that. Neyman could be our safe tower actually. We could have kept it for the safe tower. Are you really excited for the event? I think a lot of people are really excited for the event collab, but I really don't know the collab. I really don't know what's going on with the collab. I also don't really want to roll man character or male characters, that is. So I think I will be skipping the rolling, but if people want to see it, I can definitely roll. You just have to cut the green. If it deals in, it deals in. Like, we can still win the hand here. The 6 is Nakatsuchi. It might be Tempai here on the left, but like, it's not like that we can do much. Oh my god, if it was so sushi, we would have just died there. But the south was trash cut already, the south passed. But I was mostly defending against Kamitsa here. Fingers was okay. We are still having like a Mangan Chimo lead. Shimotsu still has the last Tiro, so we are not out of the woods, or we are not clear yet. Because we just got in. We just got in. It was really unfortunate that they had the Toy there. How to read. But the AK was too choosy. I can't not pong the AK. Or like you can skip, but it's just so weak. 2 L's away from the modding lip. That sucks. Or like I kind of want to. I think I kind of want to that will be or like that everyone will basically be T ranking from Master 1 to extra 3, no matter like unless you have a secondary account or something. But most people who first accounts will T rank. Like it's just like the standard. I was hoping it wouldn't happen in around 30 games, so oh, that is rough. 30 games. I lost it for like 60 or 70 games. Kia's Nasa also T-rank, by the way. I don't know if you're following her, but I was her stream today, and she's back to expert. And she was like back to master in the previous stream. And I don't know if she T-ranked in like 1 or 2 streams or anything. Another tour. But can't believe I went from like 36k to minus 6k in yeah, it sometimes happens, especially if your defending your defense is not optimal, uh, and if you're not playing, if you're not adjusting to the format, you will be just dealing in a little bit too much. I can't skip that. Yeah, you know, and watch her sometimes. She had like 60 viewers today. It's crazy. It's crazy amount. Wait. Okay, we have the trash category. Yeah, the one hand I showed you was the Triso with the Sakikiri. Oh my god, we just have to push the best and then the 7. Like, I don't want to push. I really don't want to push, but like. The 3-mon is like very safe here as well. But I'm. Okay, if the 2-mon tiers in there. You push for Rikuku to keep second and to 32 manga. You can push really strong for Rikuku though. Try to in 55.5%. You are cooked, but you're also losing, and that usually also coincides with like it usually goes hand in hand. Like dealing in and T-ranking usually goes hand in hand. When you're ranking up, you always have like an 8% T-in rate because you're just getting lucky. Like you shouldn't really look at the stats if it's like 30 or 40 games. That's a 1 month deal in. I hope we don't have to test it. We don't have anything better though. I shall do the Rikuku hand later, but it is what it is. The 3 months are safer now than the 1 month, I think. It can still, like, Toyman might have it. I think we go 3 months. If it deals in, we are cooked, but like I don't think it like I don't know who has to call like okay, it's Simon's they were thinking about seeing the Haite to the Riichi, but they decided not to, which is good. No 36 so Riichi tunnel. We still have like a Mahjong Sumo lead here. Or like we will be first on Mahjong Sumo from the dealer. Moving towards Thunder. Best case scenario is Thunder painful Sanjoku. But like if we don't get it, we don't get it. 5 pin Pestro, but we have to save it can potentially be up here, so it's just like we hopefully resolve that first and then see what we get later. We can't really Sakikiri with this hand. There's 1-4 so the 3-6 is probably better. So we will be, if we Sakikiri, we got a 6-man and then the 4 but I don't know if you want to Sakiri. This is a musky. We can cut a 4 here. Because the overlap, we kind of have to take the extra towel here. Tora read. Hopefully no pawn. No pawn, no pawn. There's cool like someone has an uncle. Someone has 3 of them, or like they have a cheat toys, but Like, the C toys are very low. Someone has just an uncle of the green tech, and so we should also be careful about Tamaton. We should be careful about Tamaton because the Tora 3 hand will likely Tamaton. It's just like extra information that you really shouldn't get. Shimokiri. We can get a 456 Sansuku perhaps here, but it's pretty tough. You can Sakiri the 4-5, but you will have to cut the 4 pin here and then the 5 man. The overlap on the 5 pin is actually bad. It's not advantageous. The 3-sided way 258 is perfect, but like it's not good in any at any capacity or anything. We have a 5-8, which is actually good with the 6 pin 4 pin cards. It's actually a good weight. If people keep track of Shimokiri Teitashi, it might come out. Because the 8 should be pretty safe, especially one Scott, by the way. But I don't think my opponent's skill, and it might be Toratari on the right, who's trying to snipe me for 8k. But like no Raku 1 Akatora could wait, it's just a Riichi here. A Torment with a green second still. Maybe fake goal like then. Oh yeah, it might be fake goal like then. Oh, just like internet lag. Shifting the height 7 pin, also pretty safe. To be honest, Torment has the height, so they must be Tempeh though. They must be Tempeh, because they won't be cheating for each something. To shift the height to them. To the throw push is a pretty big push, but we sumo here. The sumo Tora. We don't know if he hit Ura because we don't have enough full, and it's 1000, 2000 plus 2 bonus 6 for 1200, 2200, and collecting the Riichi sticks. Very nice. Here we can just not win the hand here. We are playing a bit defensive. We are keeping the honors for defense, basically. You can just got the 1 pin and then just not pawn the south and just let the game go to south 4. There's no person that we can really pass from this position, so we are just defending here and then try to get to south 4. Did you know that you can't get any rank points if the game never ends? Okay, that like that is kind of just a stroke of mine. There hasn't been any Hansons that haven't finished yet, or I haven't heard any stories from Hansons that went indefinitely. But Hansons can technically go indefinitely. Or like they are spasting, which helps. But we are choking the Shoshutouts here against Tora Shoot Honitsu. Then we are just in time to play one more. We are actually getting there with our hands, which is kinda not what we want, but if we can win the hand, we will try to win the hand. Maybe some 2-3-4 Sansoku. You're keeping the 2-5 throw here. Just to choke Shimotsu out, and if we have fixed saves, we will be pushing one of the towers because we can't really keep both of them. Unless we pair one up and then connect to the other one, we can't keep both of them because we need 2 shapes to include both of the 2 and the 5. Let's keep that. Let's start choking here. We don't really want them to win like a Mahjong Sumo. This is like our main competitor because they still have a dealership left. So that is really the person that we want to choke. I don't know what Tormin is cooking. Like it seems like a cheatoid server, but it's really not that we can care though. We are something here. It feels like a cheatoid. It honestly feels like a cheatoid. So we can push it too. So now, because if they are fighting with last, like they will likely not want to fight with last here, and we can just Tama here. For the Chun Tanky, if they have like a Chun Peel on Anko, they might drop it here, but like there's not really that much point in winning their hand. It's actually good if Torben wins the hand, because then the battle for fourth it's really close. Like that is actually good for us if Torben wins, unless it's like Payman or something like that. It's actually good if Torben can sumo ruin one of the other two players. I'm not that afraid. Are we folding here? If it's a Cheeto, it's 9-pin Tanky. We are out at 9-pin. Simonsa doesn't have it. I know Simonsa doesn't have it. And perhaps Sturman has a 9-pin pair, but like if you are in East 1 or something, you can just instantly reach on the 2-5 or the Tune Tanky, but considering the score, there are the 9-pins, and there's a Tune Tanky win. If the 9-pin pass, that is, but there's no guarantee, of course. We are something here, but we don't really want tempo. We really don't want tempo, and we are not pushing the souths. Like it's still turns into a Cheeto. It's here. The 2-5 man here. Like it's such a strong push here. They did get the weaker side, but it's still manga basically. Like there's no reason for Simultana to push this out, because they were second and now they are last, and like it's just so stupid. It's just like fourth avoidance, like master one fourth avoidance. They do have a high fourth rate though, and like people should be really voting against last place. Yeah. And they didn't even get the Hanuman on the 8th month. What is sounds so cool. He will be trying to get open Tandao here. Nah, we can't cut 1919. It's just slightly too much. Like I want to cut 1919 there, but I don't think it's valuable. Like I really don't think. That's the 19. We need one more shape. The 4-pin is pretty useless here. We should have got the 4-pin there. The overlap on the monster is not. It's actually better than this 4-pin. The headless is not real much anyway. It's like double Torah acceptance. We are eat something, but like the 4-pin is kinda like it's helping here, but it's really not the type that we want. Like it's. We could also cut the 4-pin there. To be really honest with you, the shape is just never going to win, but now the 4-pin actually does something. But we had to throw a 7-pin and the Anko here, and we can't really we can actually reach the. But like we are never going to run, so we might as well just Tama. Like we are never going to run. If we had run chances, we would reach, but we basically can't run on this this Dora. So I think it's alright here. Tamaton.
まさか1位を取れてしまうなんて。今日もみんなと思う存分麻雀ができて嬉しいです。
Let's check the log, or let's check if we get an S rank here. A rank. Because we did some stupid stuff, I guess. It kind of makes sense. You can just redeem or like, it almost resets. And resets in like 40 minutes. So we can just analyze that we have an S rank here. And we got an S rank here. You're basically getting S ranks unless we get first. Let's queue one more and then I will be ending the stream. Muscle 1 and 2 muscle 2s. It does get, to be honest, it does get kind of boring playing masters or like weaker players, but I play like Ho, so that is like where I usually enjoy my gameplay most of the time. I also wouldn't be playing this much Mahjong if I wasn't streaming. I would be playing something else instead, or like I don't know what I would do. I would be watching some streams. I would be watching Raf now probably if I wasn't streaming, or some other stuff. I've been following Dota 2 lately, and it's really nice, like not Dota 2, because they have like a tournament about every single week, so there is always something to watch. There's like every week there's like a tournament. I don't know how they can do that. I there's like every single week there's a tournament, which is kind of insane, and it's like fully like the full day, like 12 hours long, usually EU hours, because Dota 2, the strongest players are all EU. Um, I've been following Counter Strike as well, and like the other esports, like PUBG, I like to watch. It's really like really how to play at a high, like do either play at a high level or just don't enjoy it. Like that's kind of how PUBG works, because if you suck you just don't want to play that game, you just want to play some other game 100%. We can Sakikiri this for, but the 7 is one card. You can keep it, but it's not doing much. We will shoot Sakiri around here anyway. 6 so G is, yeah, I think it is a G, but we see here, got the double Mushuchi, got the 3-man layer. Hopefully another 7-man from Kamitsa here. Hopefully we get the other 7-man here. The social is still a bit weak. The 3-man is safe, the 7-7 is safe here against the Riichi, but hopefully we get the 7-man Kamputsu, or we pon the 7 so here. The 5 so is Nakatsuchi, so we can just easily cheat the 7-man. I don't think Kamitsa has one. We push here, hopefully no, okay, it passed, and we are kinda stuck, we are kinda stuck here, and like, it's really difficult against 2 players. It can push against 1 players. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Tora is how to rouge, but there's nothing else to cut. There's nothing else. That's just like we don't have safe towers. Like against Kamitsa we can push a lot because there aren't that many Suchis out. But against Shimotsa it becomes tricky for sure. Yeah, half Suchi, it's probably okay. Like the 3-6 is not like better or any. Wait, the 5, no, it's 5 so, it's 5 so. But can put 6 so, wait. It's a 5 so here. It's slightly better. It's certainly way better. The 36, yes, can put against the person on the left. I think our hand is done, so I think the hand is done here. Like it's like Shotokawa here on the right, but like it's also tilted into Kamitsa. Like like it's the good way to Han is okay, but the weight isn't that good here. It's 36.9 here, and I don't know what they had on the right, but the social were almost all gone anyway. I think it's a decent fold here, although we had enough value to push, I think. because we had like 2 plus 2 Riichi sticks, so we had like 4,000 good weight, but we are fighting 2 players, so it's really hard. It's really hard to fight 2 players. We're moving towards C-Toits. We pawn. I think we still pawn here. The right second that is. There are some Toto outs, but not really. It's not that likely. C-Toits is something. You're playing like a normal. This like a normal hand. If we get C-Toits, we will just wait for a better donkey. Or we can keep the 2. The 2 looks okay. And if we get like Rampeiko or something, we can just get a normal hand instead. The 8-man is the indicator, so there's 1 fuel left for that. We do have like a tile that we can keep for Cheetos, and that is this tile or the switching out for the best donkey basically. 5-man, 5-man. This is kinda musky because we can still get a normal hand. Like, it's not the tile that we want to keep. But I think the Teresa is still good enough. Yeah, we can actually cut the 8-man from. I don't want a normal hand. Let's just cut for 7 pairs. Like if we get some Peiko or something. That's certainly worth it. But I think we just got the 7 cell here. The 6 pin is not better. Let's just cut the 7 cell next turn. There's 1 5-man for my Rampeiko. There is the 6-man pawn. Aka as well here on the right. We are the 8-man donkey. It looks actually quite cool, but it's the indicator. It's the indicator. Are we feuding on this too? Let's cut the 8. Diamond had a pawn there. We can definitely reach on this too, mom, but I'm looking for something better. I'm not sure if we can wait for something better. Like, there is no Rampeiko. Really, Mangan? They have a 9-man pair there as well? Oh, they have a full Toitoi. We did feed him the 8-man, but he had a hand as well. If we didn't feed them, we would have reached on Tsun Tanky, by the way, because we would have drawn the Tsun ourselves, but we obviously couldn't really win. We will just spawn here for 2,900 here. We do have Tora acceptance, which is pretty nice. We won't be pulling the 1-pin 2-man. There are some people who pawn the 1-pin 2-man, but it's really not needed here. Like, I consider the row 2. Row 2, we can pawn it. Row 2 certainly, but not row 1. And even then, it's like barely, like the EV is like about equal than even. It's just so marginal. And if you can't keep track of, if you can't remember 3 tiles that you can pawn, you can just only focus on the red dragon. You do have enough saves, but it is still a pretty okay floater. I see to E something. I think we still pawn the Tsun though. We can still pawn and then 5-7. The 5-pin is 1 Scott as well. We can also get a normal hand. The 2-man looks actually quite good. But we are basically stuck here with these shapes or these styles until we get Tempai or we get a direction. I think we can cut 7 into 5. The 7 is the indicator of still flooding for the AK. The 6 kinda wants me, like, I kinda want to go like 7 pairs like now. If we get extension like the 7-pin, 9-pin, like there might be even like some weird Honitsu, but the 2 5-pin is almost dead anyway. But we just have to commit to Cheeto. It's if we can still pawn, of course. We can still pawn the tune for 2-9, which we are certainly going to do that because we are contesting Shimotsa here. Who is already open, already dropped the Tora as well. 3-7, so I did increase the volume, by the way. I don't know if you noticed it. I hope it's not too loud. But I did increase my volume for the stream or for the recordings today. I watched my own video and I was like, I need to put my volume at like twice the volume because I can't even hear my own videos. Skip. It's 1 pin pawn and then the 2-man here. You almost have like a Honitsu here as well, but we kind of don't. I think we want to defend here against Shimotsa, so I think 4-pin is fine here. It's basically trying to dodge Shimotsa. We would have had like a Honitsu with 7-9 here, but whatever. Ah, Toyman. Toyman. Toyman fighting as well. The 1-pins are live, but I don't think we have a choice here. Like we can try 3-16, but I don't want to deal into this. We can't see this. We can't see it. We can skip outro, and I think that's what we are going to do. Yeah, it's 3-4, and wait, we have your turn on it. Okay, but we skip outro. I think it's worth to. I think it's worth to skip outro. The future on the console here. But I think it's good. Like we are not really going to win on the 2-pin most of the time. If we really need to win, don't go future. But I think skipping outro is actually quite good here. Hi, why not 6-4-6? I didn't see the shapes after the 4-6, to be really honest. What did we have after the 4-6? We would have, wait, yeah, it was 4-7 then. Yeah, it was 4-7. Wait, it was, okay, we cheated the wrong way, I think. Yeah, it was 4-6. I didn't see the other shape. But yeah, I didn't see it. I was like, I saw this shape, I didn't see the other shape. I didn't even know if I was tempe after the 4-6, but we definitely will. Yeah, we would have a ramen. Yeah, it's like it's a good point. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. I just only saw this way, but the other way, I didn't know it was like. I think it was like tempe, but I couldn't figure out the weight. But the 4-6 was better there. Rankanteo. If we get a 1-man, perhaps sometimes sounds so cool, but otherwise we're just playing the blocks like this. The Rankan is strong enough with the Tora in the middle, confirming the Tora basically. We can just disable calling because there's nothing that we can call. We can just cut the 7-9 because our saves are pretty much fixed. 2 9-pins here. On the 6-pin it becomes interesting, but I think we just got the 8 then. On the 6-pin we just got the 8 for the Rankan Ramen. There is another interesting tool, which is what is the other interesting tool? I don't know. But we are perfect east something here. We will be taking the painful ramen. Do we? Nah, we don't have thunder. We don't have thunder. If we had thunder with 2 9-pins, or perhaps you can cut the south bill, but the 6-pin is once cut. It's definitely something that you can consider, but it's a 1 2 3. It's not a thunder shape here. You can keep the 8-pin here. I don't mind. I touched a few out 6 9-pin weights afterwards, but I value okay. The south is now dead, so we will cut the 8-pin. I do value the speed. We can to win here. We are really close to our competitors, but we can cut the 8 here because the south's out dead, so it's only 2,000. But the 9-pin is almost dead. The extra 8-pin is actually quite useful. If we get a really safe Tau, we can cut the 8-pin. You didn't believe soon? We have a pinful hand, Fluffy. We have a pinful hand. We don't need it soon. We have 1 9-pin, which is good enough. The last 9-pin is likely in the wall. Shimoza doesn't have it. Kamiza might have it. And Tournament likely doesn't have it with the 6-pin, 7-pin cut. Just Riichi pinful Tora. The weight is kind of obvious though with this 8 cut. It's like 50% chance on the 6-9. It's 2 months or too much soon. There is 1 soon here, Fluffy, so I can't draw too much soon. We're waiting on the 6-pin here from Tournament, but people will be defending against the dealer Riichi. Suchi, what is SAS? 5-8 man is SAS. What else? Perhaps a 2-5-pin next to the Dora. Should be fine. Suchi. Just enable auto roam, by the way. We don't have to manually on it. Might deal in, but it's and wait, this is not a Tora Ramen. It's a and Totsu shape. 5-8 also deals in, by the way. 5-8 man. I would put them first on 5-8 man and then on the 2-5-pin, but 3 of the tasks would deal in there. Garbage game. Garbage game. Keep the east. We have 1 Tora. Well, not 1 Tora. We have like Tora acceptance. Kind of like a hand where you want to get Shinchan, Sansoku, but you don't have anything. You just barely don't have the Sansoku. You don't have the Shinchan. This is like so bad here. And the dealer is now open, so we have to be on the defensive. Yeah, we can cut 8-pin into 3-pin, and then 130 so perhaps, and then get the Riichi Futura. But it's still kind of bad here. If we get a 1 man, we can go 6-7. I don't mind 6-7 man then, because of the overlapping on the 5 man here. If we get a 1 man, we will get 6. We got 6 into 7. But the sounds a good chance with the Tora acceptance. I don't mind it, but otherwise on any other draw we will cut a 130 though. On the 4 man we cut 130 as well, I think. E something. Riichi Tora with painful chance. We don't have the Santa Sansaku here. It's painful, but like if we had like a 1 man here instead, it would be perfect. But we don't. Our saves are pretty much fixed. We can Sakigiri Titari, but yeah, we can just cut the 3 here. It doesn't add that much value anyway. We can still slide with the 1 man, cutting the 4 man for example. So we can just cut the 3 man. We don't need the Ipeko, Akatora. Someone has 5-pin. Someone has the 5-pin. Diamond shouldn't have the Tora then, I think. Who has the Tora then? Best Sakigiri ever. Best Sakigiri. The Sakigiri into deal in. Ah, stupid game. Dude. Maybe you should have probably cut it earlier though, like it was kinda my mistake. The 7 star is a cheat though, but the vet is not a pawn. Like the Honitsu with the Queen Dragon is still alive, but now we just got a normal hand instead. With an 8-9 so cut, and then the Queen Pawn. Chanta doesn't do much here. Having a fourth place rates incoming. Oh, that's on my Discord, sorry. Good to see you in my Discord. It's still quite empty. The constancy is kinda just a mistake. The hand doesn't have much value anyway. Even if you get Riichi, you might win on the west or something for Riichi Nomi. Interesting Chi. We might be Mochi Mochi. We might be Mochi Mochi on Kamichas. Because the owners are almost all dead for them. Like the owners are all dead for our Kamicha. So they must have like a Sun School or Itsu, or we are Mochi Mochi on the green. And I think we are because it doesn't look like Sun School, it doesn't really look like Itsu, but perhaps it is hidden. But I think we are stuck on the Mochi Mochi. I think Kamicha has 2 queens as well here. And we can't do anything, then like we can just vote out. Because then we know that we're never getting the Green Dragon. We know that we can't win then, but as long as we don't do that many dangerous stars, we can just keep pushing. But we can just west. That's the Tora cut. Pondra. Do I believe them? Do I believe it's a Santa? I might, but like they still like they have the Green Dragon though. Or like the chances that they have the Green Dragon are quite big because they got the East already. That's really see, and we are going west here. There's no point in fighting here. But they, like we are choking Kamicha on the Green Dragon, like they like the same thing as we do. Like I don't believe them. I don't think they have a chance. Or like I think they have the Green Dragon there on the left. 3-6 or 3-5-8. I mean 11-6. Good for us, I think. It's about equal. Like it's good enough here. Are you learning anything of me playing, or are you just watching? Like, I really don't know if people learn a lot from my streams. I hope so, but I can be more informative or just say. When you read other people's weight, sure, but like you can also read the weight, I guess, right, Fluffy? But I really want to spend time for the Galaxy Guide series, but like it's just like such a time sink, and like I kinda like I need people to watch it, or like I need like an audience for it, and I don't know if it's there though. We can fight a bit, like we are fighting 4th place here, so we just have to push some towers. Unfortunately, we have a 9-man, which is kind of bad for us. Ipatsimo. Not as much as Senpai. 369, yeah, the 9 it would have dealt in. But there was just no point in discarding it early. Like I know like other Mahjong streamers or like other YouTube channels all doing quite well, but I only existed on YouTube for 2 months. I only existed, or like I existed way longer, but I've been uploading since the beginning of March. So I still have a really new channel, and some of my content is really low, like low effort, and like people really have to find like a high quality video in order to watch more. But uh, keep the 6 for the Sansaku, I guess, but I don't think it is still. Uh, now we have just Kutsuki. Okay, good that we keep some down. We can like the Sansaku is the only extra value here, so we might as well keep it. Ura 3, Ura 3. If we get like do we? Nah, we take the Kutsuki. We don't take the 6-9. We don't take the extra 9 pin. It's too weak. We just take the Kutsuki here. It's like I think a common mistake to keep this 9. My EP go, but this have been his face out. So to just play the quick hands on and got second, good for you. We are still lost here. We are lost, so we also don't have the controller acceptance with this 3. Now I think I can tank to last. I'm almost T-ranking on how. Let's see who T-ranks first. Give me my temper. The 9 souls are dead, but like the 369 is so good. You think the T-rank first because you play more, but I'm also playing multiple platforms. This is so bad, but like I just wait. There's only 2 left. Oh my god, I just saw 1, but like pair card, 5 more pair card here on the left. He got direct on a 3 monk card. Like I don't know, like the Sansaku was a bit ambitious, but like we didn't know the Kantora was 1 man. You might as well be just a tanky. Pakatora is better. You have a gun here. Is there any chance I could get a log review on the last game? Or if not at all. So it's like at the end of the stream, kinda, if we like I can do a log review, or I can do it in Discord, but I don't want to see much longer. I've been streaming like 3 sessions, or like I seem to trade some event stuff, I seem to tournament, and now I streaming this, and I don't want to go really like I don't want to go it overtime because I'm not working, or I'm not getting paid basically, or like I make like 20 cents a stream for my ads. But you can just post in my Discord. You can just post in my Discord. It is just totally fine. This like I don't know, like you tell in twice, could have got the first man, this hype I hate you. My Sansaku, my slide heal, and then the 8th month for the Sansaku Maka like my teal in cuts. Okay, then it's probably not bad. But what I've seen, like there was someone who posted difference between Maka AI and Moto AI, and I think Maka is like really 1 level lower, significantly worse than Maka, or better than, or like Moto is better than Maka. So you had one that you preferred. I want to pick Hans Editor. Yeah, like I think Maka is good for the biggest mistakes, but it like the critical situations I think easy. Okay. We got a Mangon here. Because we got the 370 here. Diamond. We didn't hit anything, but this was not needed. Because we got Hote. Shade 1, and hoe ik direct hits. Ja, die kat is fourth allemaal. Yeah, Saint shouldn't be playing in this room. Saint shouldn't be playing in Shade's room. So you should run them always to fourth place. He will be beating the 7 here. I think the pawn. I think we skipped the pawn. The 7 is 100% the C though. Paid actor. Are we moving C towards? We can cut this out, but I don't pay them, Jerry. They are not a paid actor. I'm not even Terminus Simon supporter. Like, I'm not even getting paid for streaming, or like, I don't get enough subscriptions, or like, I don't get any subscriptions. I have 0 subscribers, and I don't make any money. So I kinda have to just spawn here. Like, there are some Twitter outs, but the 4 makes the 6 also easier to spawn. Tito is just too slow, probably. We have now Tora too, but we kinda have to go Tora now because we kinda want to have the extra Tora, you know? But it's okay. We have a Sansoku Toko. We have the Sansoku Toko. Raku. We will cut it repeat. If we get a... What impossible, Fluffy? You will get banned if we get Sansoku Toko. Okay, Fluffy? You will get banned. But there is a Riichi now here on the left. Sansoku Toko? What? Yeah. On the 4th. It's so iffy. Like, we have to push. Did you... Oh, Toko. Yeah, okay, yeah. I want to have like Sakikiri this reaping already. 5 so Takbo Mushichi. Want sons on the 2 man. Give me the Tora. The 4 man is Naka. Suchi. Ara. We have a Paimon Simo or something like that. Or it's a Hanuman voice line. For the Toitoi, Sansoku Toko, Tanrao Toratri. Wait, it's actually more. It's a Paimon voice line, right? It's a Paimon. It's not a Hanuman voice line, it's a Paimon voice line. On the 4 pin. For Tanrao, Toitoi, Santoko, Tora. Okay, Fluffy, I'm sorry. You will be banned until the end of the stream. Okay. Paimon. Okay, if we win, you will get a 10 out before the stream, but like, we'd have fun there. How do you mean impossible? It's really good that we proactively pawned the 4, so there. Kami got direct there on the impossible Raku. You can, Fluffy, you can go clip that. You can just, because you are timed out, you can just clip it, okay? And then you can post it in the chat afterwards. Skip. This happens so to see though. We don't need fair. We are first. Power of braids. The power of just being a bit more proactively with the pawn. Like when I was like Master 1, I would never pawn the 4 so there, but I just saw the value. Not, I didn't see the Sansoku Toko, but I just saw the value with 1 Tora, the standard Tora. It's good enough. And then we got the Tora, and then we got the Toko. Skip. The 4-1 here is so nice because we actually have a 369 here with a 2-5. So if we catch one of that, we have a ramen. So it's really strong. But the 7 so like we can just see the 7 so the extension C I don't like. You can just roll them by yourself. Like the extension C is in desperate situations, but from E something I almost never extension call this. Uh, Unless it confirms Tanrao or something, but it doesn't. We already have Tanrao confirmed. 7 cells does seem a bit expensive. Sushi should pass, right? Should pass. Might deal in.
ロン
Yeah, like I should just like I don't know, like I should probably be like considering that it will deal in before I discard it and not after I discard it. Good last session though. North Bell, perfect throw actually because he can open. Uh,
チ
just moving towards Eastern turn. Got a 1 into the 2. There is still a Tanrao out. If we get a 4 beam, we can still go Tanrao. But skip. He got another 6 beam, but it's not that useful. We can still upgrade on it. It's so early that I don't mind it. We will be cutting it row 1 though, because it really doesn't do much here for us. We can cut it here. We can still go Tanrao if we don't get a North, but it looks okay here for us. On the 4 pin, we can cut 9 into 7, and then we can either go Tanrao or get a North Rakuhai. He will be just happy here. The 6 pin with Akachi is just like, I can't resist that. We can skip that. Because we can better destroy it ourselves. We know Kamicha has one of my town. Kamicha has one North here because they are Kokushi. Perhaps the Thunder would be better. The Thunder would be just better than what the North Atosuke because of the Kokushi. Yeah, I kind of missed that. It was a bit too slow on realizing that they were Kokushi. I was kind of slow. They have 1-9 so as well, so that's good for us. We have to go Naimon Naimon, or just the Tora
失
here.
敗しちゃったかも
Naimon Naimon, and then there's a 1 chance on the 8 so there's a 1 chance. But then Naimon Naimon. 7 so Shuchi now. Imagine dealing in here. Imagine dealing in. Okay, it doesn't. Toyman has a pill. They are still fighting. The Forso is very sus, so it's very dangerous. They might even beat Tempai or something. Or like they are voting now with the 7. The 9 mons aren't clear here. With the 8 mon Riichi, it still deals in to some Sabo. So if we can afford it, we will keep the 9 mons. But like that's only this is all like the only option here. We don't have anything else. Wait, is the 2? Did they push the wait? Did they push the 2 so there? 9 Tsuchis at least, yeah. But like. Did they push it too? I think they did, right? The Vaiso is Nakasuchi then. Yeah, the count, nothing has said. The Tuso is safe. So the Vaiso is Nakasuchi. The 7-1 pass now. So 7-1 into Vaiso.
ロン
Okay, that's not enough. That is good for us. We would have that in, by the way.
あら、まさか1位を取れてしまうなんて。今日もみんなと思う存分麻雀ができて嬉しいです。
Good win, good win. Okay, Fluffy, you are back now. Because we won the Hansan. We got two spheres of the same type. We will be ending the stream. I will be trying to rank up tomorrow. On Riichi City, I'm like 400 points away, so I won't be ending the stream until I rank up to Galaxy. I won't be doing a duo stream. I was intending to. What did we get? We got an S plus. We got an S plus rank. It's insane. Like I rarely get an S plus, but we got only S's. We only got S's. Uh, you pasted screenshot in Discord. Oh, you didn't clip it. I need to clip it myself then. Let's see on the pawn. It pawns here with 80. And then 6p right? 6p. And you just get A minus to S minus. Is that good? Sounds so. Like I guess like do it also considers the 3 pin here, but like if you get nothing lower than an A, I think it's good for a master one, and then try to get like I don't get S rank every single time or anything, but Toyman was friendly here because they push a 4. They are E something. Oh, they are E something. And then pawn, and then the 3 pin here for the payment. And comes on 5 pin here on the left, on the last Tora as well. On the last one. Yeah, you don't get it. That is just a Riichi. This person got scammed here. With Forbidden Raku, the Sansuku Toko. And they also have 1-6, so and then it's Paimon, and then they are sad, and they only have an A minus. But I will be ranking up tomorrow to not Celestial, to Galaxy Room and the Forbidden Raku. Yeah, and then I might do like a Tenhou stream on Friday again, but I will see. I might do like a marathon stream again on Friday, but it overlaps a little bit. It does overlap a little bit with M-League, but I don't mind. Yeah, I came up to D69 with a feed, but I will be dating Rob. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. So have fun over there. We have a Sansuku Toko raid. So the new rune animation, I haven't seen it. Okay, we have the okay to go look at it. It's hilarious. You got it. Is it this one? Winning is cursed. Wait, is this the entire animation? Really? Oh my god, this animation. Really? Dude, this and what? Big animation? Amazing, yeah, it is kinda amazing. I will see you on the other side. I will be watching